all you wild super villains out there. The two favorite wild uncles back here for Cinephellas. I am James Logan Howlett, and that's my good mate over there.
And I'm Harry Cyclops Hill. No, I'm not James Marsden, in case you were wondering. That's
No,
right. We are back to review the brand new Disney Plus reinvention, essentially going back in time and continuing on the phenomenal X-Men cartoon series from 1997. That's right. We're reviewing the all new X-Men 97.
To me, my X-Men.
X-Men cartoon back in the day on Fox. It was just really the introduction for, like comics, right? To me at a young age, being in grade school, I was hooked, and to this day, still my favorite group of superheroes and mutants here, of course. And this X-Men 97 on Disney Plus is a continuation, of course, of the original cartoon series. Professor X dies. It has to do with Trask and the Sentinels and all that. And it picks up where the group of mutants are at in life. They're all living together, and it's 1997. And what are they going to do from here? It's always the constant battle of humans and mutants.
Yeah, and Magneto is basically put in charge of the X-Men now. He's essentially gone from the ultimate villain to the leader of the X-Men, all because, the wishes of Charles Xavier, knowing about this character. And we see a different look for Magneto in this. He has longer white silver hair, a new suit and everything, but it looks cool. And the animation style, it looks very similar to the old one. Obviously they've changed a little bit of it, but to the eye, it looks just about the same. And the episode plays out just like how I remember the cartoon. And the whole time I was riveted with the story, with Magneto having to go in front of the United Nations and like argue the case of mutants and stuff. I thought that was like X-Men at its best. That's what I think about, like all the meetings with world leaders and stuff, trying to tell them how important the mutants are, and they're not just here to ruin the world. They're here to help save the world and are part of the world. So you have all those parallels coming back into this new X-Men 97 series, and I loved it from the start. And I've watched the first 3 episodes so far, so I'm having a blast. And each one has been, each one outdoes the other. Like they just keep getting better, introducing characters that we haven't really seen before. We're seeing a couple new ones and some interesting storylines with Storm kind of leaving the group. And we have Bishop there, obviously, who can go back in time, is able to go back in time. So each X-Men has their own powers and are able to, help in their own unique ways. And also we have a, Jean Grey. We think it's Jean Grey the whole time, and then basically a clone comes into the picture.
Yeah, in episode 3, man, it was incredible watching this. I remember it was released Wednesday. I was up at 6 a.m., had my coffee, watched this right away because I've been anticipating this for 35 years, however long it's been, a long
Right.
time, being a huge fan. One of my favorite cartoons of all time and my favorite group here. But the reintroduction of these characters is like no time has passed. As you said, Magneto had the long, beautiful Fabio hair. I saw people online are talking about him. All people are like, oh, he's dreamy, Magneto, and he's perfection. And I will say that he's really cool. He's like the new leader of the crew here. Of course, we got Bub, Wolverine Logan. He's always, the hard ass, badass guy. It's super short but massive, and I love him.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of the voice actors and actresses returning to voice these characters, or Scott Summers, Cyclops, and Jean Grey, being really more the focal point in the first few episodes, because Jean Grey is pregnant with Cyclops' son, and any comic fans would know Nathan Summers is Cable. So, at a young age, and being, young parents bringing in the child into the world, and what we know from that character from the comics is really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the rest of the crew, I can talk about this for days, but of course, Beast. I love Beast. I've always liked his animated version. Jubilee. One of my favorites, Gambit. Nolans. He had the beautiful hair.
He has an accent.
He has accents. Yeah, of course, Wolverine, Rogue. Colossus shows up. Sabretooth, a glimpse. Morph, which I was really excited about. Morph that morphs into all these different characters. You never know if it's that actual person or if it's Morph messing with them. And, the list goes on and on. I can talk about this forever, but other characters showing up. First episode is just really diving back into this world, and like no time has passed. And it was just really beautiful animation, storytelling was great. Seeing a lot of familiar faces, seeing the new Magneto, Trask and a bunch of the bad guys showing up too, and really well done. And it just gets better and better with each episode.
Yeah, the action set pieces and everything, what they're able to do in the animation, it's better than any movie could do, really. They're just, yeah, it's primo and it's exciting, and they're able to do really awesome things with animation, obviously, and they really put together some great action pieces in these episodes. I will say that, and every X-Men gets his due, gets to show off his powers. Whereas, that's hard to do in a 2 hour movie, because usually the focus is only on a couple of them. The cartoon, you get everybody getting to do awesome, awesome stuff and show their powers in this. And like you mentioned, we get glimpses of all, the villains that we've known from the past, and then ones even that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, I'm not a huge comic book guy. Haven't loved the old cartoon, but I wasn't, familiar with all the comics and stuff. So all these newer characters introductions are new to me and exciting. Forge, I believe, shows up in the third episode with Storm there. I don't know too much about him. And Cable, like you mentioned, obviously, I know from Deadpool. I've seen the character there, but haven't really seen the character deal with the X-Men. So like when he's going to be born, what kind of powers he's going to have and stuff, all that's new and exciting to me. But really, this cartoon picks up right where the old one left off.
Just like a trip back in time to the 90s, being a kid, having some cereal in the morning and just enjoying these characters and what they're going through and trying to save humanity, even though humanity doesn't like mutants. So it's always that constant battle. And the first 3 episodes were absolutely incredible. Each episode I probably watched 2 or 3 times a piece. Like I just love it so much. And seeing if I miss anything, in the background, like a character showing up that I didn't notice the first time around. So just really incredible series, and it just gets better and better. Third episode being my favorite thus far. That's more like a Scooby-Doo episode with a haunted mansion and a really big bad villain that, comic lovers would know with this character. I don't want to spoil it. Shows up and just has to do with clones and the child, and it was just really, really awesome. Scared at times. It had a horror vibe to it. And yeah, I just love what they're doing with this. They're taking the source material and what they had with the original show in the 90s, taking it to the next level. And, the animation's a little better. The music's a little better. Just the voice acting's great. It's just really well done, and really great job on Disney Plus. They've been putting out some stinkers, but this one made me interested once again in where this is all going to lead to the end of the season. So very excited for this. Had a great time with this. Perfect show thus far for me, as I said, stated many, many times over and over again. The run times, I wish it was longer for each episode, but yeah, I just love these characters and returning to this world and the best group of superheroes out there, of course, the X-Men. So I loved it. First 3 episodes of X-Men 97, now streaming on Disney Plus. I'm going to give it a 5. Come on. Out of 5. Wolverine hair pieces.
Hell yeah. It's definitely a 5 out of 5 for me too. X-Men 97 knocks it out of the park. One of the winners for Disney Plus, obviously. I love the artwork, the posters, everything that we've gotten from it. Hopefully we get like a full-length animated movie too. That would be awesome. But yeah, just bring on season. I hope they renew this for multiple seasons right away, because I just keep wanting more. And these 10 episodes are going to fly by. I think they go all the way till May 15th. We will be back to cover the rest of the episodes up, a little bit after May 15th. We'll be back to review everything, all the surprises, all the nostalgia, and, all the old memories of watching the show as a kid. So that being said, I too am going to give X-Men 97 a 5 out of 5 beast hair pieces.
So I want to hear from all you mutants out there. What did you like about X-Men 97? What didn't you like about it? Well, who's your favorite character? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out these wild uncles on Facebook, X, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV movie news and reviews.
Hey, Bob, I'll see you back a little bit after May 15th for our review of the rest of the episodes. Until then, check out all our other reviews on Cinephellas, the YouTube channel, and please like and subscribe. Till the next time, I'm Uncle Henry Logan.
And I'm Uncle Scott Summers, signing out until the next TV review.
Cheers!
To me, my X-Men.